Hey, what's up, fragrant family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm going to give you my review on the new Dior Sauvage Elixir. So if you want to hear what my thoughts are about this fragrance, be sure and keep it right here. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. We're doing top 10 lists, we're doing reviews, giveaways, interviews, weekly rotations. So if that sounds like something that piques your interest, be sure and hit the red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. Hit the bell notification so that way you get all my notifications whenever I drop a video, and we'll get right along rolling. If you are a returning subscriber, I do thank you for the love and support that you have shown the channel. So like I said, guys, this is going to be my review of the new Dior Sauvage Elixir, and guys, man, this stuff is absolutely amazing. I love this. Like, dare I say, could this be the best designer release of 2021? There's a couple months left into the year, but guys, I don't know, this stuff is pretty just amazing. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I don't have a full bottle. I could technically get one, absolutely. I could, but me and the wife, we're trying to decide on whether to get our transmission in our car fixed or just to go ahead and get another car, because honestly it's going to be close to the same amount either way you slice it. So we're kind of in that weird situation of, do we just get a new car, do we fix this one? So keep us in your thoughts and prayers on that. And for the moment, maybe for the next month or so, 2 months, I might not be buying too much, but definitely getting a bottle of this, whether we get a new car or decide to fix it, because it's that good. So let's go ahead and get into the review over this. And before we do that, I do want to address something. So I'm getting a lot of messages on my beanie, like, man, it's like dead summer, why are you wearing a beanie? Well, if you've been a part of this channel for any length of time, normally I have shorter hair, but my wife has wanted me to grow my hair out for a while. She's a cosmetologist and I have curly hair, so she wants me to grow it out, see what it's going to look like. So I'm in this very awkward stage of, even if I fix it, I just kind of have this afro, which maybe I should rock, I don't know, but the beanie's kind of just a quick way around that. So that's why I'm wearing a beanie when it's 98 degrees outside and I'm suffering. So but anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I don't have the bottle, but I'm going to put a picture of it right here for you guys to see. And as you can see, it is a little bit smaller than, the other bottles. I believe it's 50 ml, 75 mls in there. And this thing, man, it is pricey. So overall presentation, I do like it. I do like the, more small bottle, just the presentation to it. I think it really pops. I like it. I love the name Elixir. It's just kind of not really mysterious, but it just sounds more appealing than Sauvage. So I do like Elixir on there. So overall presentation, really spot on. And the price, it is pricey. Like I said, it's going to be $155 before tax, and with that amount of juice to the cost, I mean, you're kind of getting into niche territory. In fact, I know that there's some houses you can get a full bottle, 4 fluid ounces, 3.4 fluid ounces for less than 100. So I mean, is the price justified? Let's go ahead and get into that. So let's go ahead and get into some of the notes. I'll leave the notes listed for you up here. And this one really kind of surprised me, just because of how much I like this. So y'all know me, I'm a big fan of the fall and winter style fragrances. I just gravitate towards those the most. There's just something about them. And as you can see on this one, you have like cinnamon, coriander, nutmeg, you got lavender, you got amber, patchouli, sandalwood, and just a couple other notes. But this stuff, guys, it is just absolutely amazing. Very spicy, very woody. There's some sweetness to it, and with that lavender, and I'm guessing it's the lavender, sandalwood, and amber mixed with that nutmeg and coriander. It kind of gives it this just creamy type of vibe to it, and it is absolutely amazing. So that was some of the notes listed on there. Kind of a just a a smorgasbord, if you will, of these spicy, woody nuances to the fragrance. So let's go ahead and spray it. This is my little sample that I've had. I'm literally almost out. I'm gonna see if I can go back and get another sample, but I doubt it because they filled this thing up pretty good. I mean, it was up to here. I have been wearing it, even though it has been hot outside. You know, I just wanted to give it a full couple days worth of wearing. I say couple days, I mean probably like a week or so. You know, I used to be one of those reviewers where a fragrance drops and instantly I give it 1 day's, you know, wear and then, you know, drop the review. And I just don't feel like that's fair to myself or you as a, you know, viewer trying to learn more about the fragrance. It's also not fair to me because I'm passionate about fragrances and, you know, each day can be different, your mood can be different. So I wanted to see what it would do like over, you know, a week or so. So let's go ahead, give it a spray. I obviously missed my hand and I already know what this smells like, but this stuff is so strong that that's probably gonna be enough, honestly. Oh man, it's so good, guys. I love this stuff. Even though I'm stuffy, I can still smell it very, very well. And man, just, man, the cinnamon in here is just, in my opinion, one of the main stars of the fragrance. I love the cinnamon in here. I love cinnamon as a fragrance note in general. I love smelling cinnamon. It's just amazing. Makes me think of holidays and just, you know, the cooler weather. But you get this nutmeg in here and it just really just ties in with that cinnamon. I love it. The lavender in here is very, very creamy, very light. I love this stuff. And you know, what's funny is you don't really get a lot of the original DNA of, you know, the Sauvage line. So if that's something that you were looking forward to, you know, sorry to let the cat out of the bag, but it's not really in the same vein as that. It's not just this super, you know, spicy, peppery, and Ambroxan bomb that you might have come to know and love with the original EDT and the EDP. This is more spicy, woody, with just that original DNA tucked in there into the middle of the fragrance. It does kind of come out in the opening just a little bit, but there's not a lot of Ambroxan in here. There's not a blue style, if you will. Like, I'm not the biggest blue style fragrance lover. That's just not something that I gravitate towards, but this one I can get on board with, and man, is it amazing. So man, the main factor that at least I get off of my skin, I get the cinnamon and nutmeg, I get the lavender, amber, and sandalwood, and all of that combined, you just get almost like this barbershop type of fragrance. Now, it's not like a traditional barbershop style fragrance by any means. It's not anything like that, but it does kind of put you in that mindset or in that frame of mind of like a creamy barbershop shaving soap. At least that's what I get, especially into the dry down. The dry down is very, very creamy. That lavender in there just really sings and dances off my skin. I honestly kind of get like a Gravitas Pour Homme vibe in the very dry down to it, mixed with like a Tom Ford Bout de Jour. And I just absolutely love it. But you know, in the mid, kind of like the early, the late top, and then into the early mid of the fragrance, that original Dior Sauvage DNA really kind of starts to shine just a little bit more, and then it's quickly gone away, and you get just this super creamy lavender, sandalwood, amber type of fragrance. And there is some vetiver in there that just kind of peeks its head out just a little bit. It doesn't really play off my skin too well, but vetiver is just kind of one of those fragrance notes that it just doesn't do a lot to my skin for some reason. But overall, guys, this stuff is absolutely amazing. So this is going to be geared more, at least in my opinion, towards the cooler weather, fall, winter, and spring. Obviously, you can wear what you want whenever you want, but I just think it's a little too spicy, a little too thick to wear into the high heat, which is funny because that's how I've been wearing it. But you know, in my car, it's AC controlled, and you know, I'm only going from my car to the customer's house, which is AC controlled. So it's not been too bad, but really, really excited to, you know, give this a proper wearing, full wearing in the fall, which I guess I've given a proper full wearing, but you know, just to get the full overall experience in the cooler weather. I think it's gonna just cut through that cold, you know, fall and winter air and do amazing things. So like I said, geared more towards the cooler weather occasions to wear this. I honestly see this being a really good office fragrance, as well as being a great date night fragrance, you know, a fragrance to kind of, you know, get dressed up just a little bit. I don't really see it being such a casual fragrance. At least that's just kind of my opinion on it. I think it's something that kind of just demands more of like a nice button-up shirt or something that you would wear to an office or a date night type of setting. Great church, you know, fragrance, something like that. But but be careful because this stuff is very pungent and very powerful. So if you wear it to the office, maybe do like 1 to 2 sprays, 3 tops. I just think any more than that, you're gonna be choking people out and giving yourself even a headache. So stuff is very, very powerful. Same with, you know, if you go to church or a date, whatever, you don't want to be that super obnoxious, loud guy, or maybe you do. If that's the case, then go ahead and spray away. But that's just kind of where I see this fragrance being worn at. So overall assessment on this stuff, guys, honestly, like I said earlier, this could be the best designer release of 2021. Who knows? There's a couple more months still left in the year, so we'll see what happens. But this stuff is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely my favorite from the Sauvage line. Like I said, I'm not the biggest blue style fragrance lover, but this one I can really get on board with because it doesn't have, you know, so much ambroxan and that, you know, kind of blue shower gel vibe to it. So overall, great fragrance. Definitely think, you know, it's worth a bottle, even though the price is, you know, pretty hefty. I do think that it is worth it. Just the adventure that the fragrance kind of takes you on. I know that sounds weird, but you know, this one, it really does kind of take you on an adventure. In the opening, you get kind of this fresh, spicy, you know, nuance, and then in the dry down, you kind of get the original Dior Sauvage DNA with some like, you know, woody, spicy notes, and then towards the end, you get this creamy lavender, sandalwood, amber type of fragrance. So it just kind of takes you all over the place, and it's just absolutely incredible. Love it. Borderline niche quality, in my opinion, especially even for the price. So do I think that you guys should get it? Absolutely. I think that, you know, if you want something a little bit different from the Dior line, this is definitely something to gravitate towards. Go to your local Macy's, Dillard's, you know, any type of Sephora, you know, if you have a mall nearby, any place like that, Ulta, get your nose on it at least, you know, sample it out, get your sample, wear it for a couple days, see if you like it. But definitely, whether we get a new car or decide to fix our transmission, I'm definitely going to get a bottle. So that is my honest overall thoughts on the fragrance. Love it. Definitely think bottle worthy. In my personal opinion, I think that this is easily a 10 out of a 10 fragrance. I don't say that lightly, but this stuff, it just hits all the right notes for me, and it makes me feel good when I wear it. So what's not to love about that? So that's gonna be it, guys. Be sure and comment down below if you've worn this fragrance before. Tell me what you guys think, if you're excited about it, if you don't care about it, whatever case may be. Comment down below if you have wore it. I want to know what your thoughts on it are, if you like it or if you don't. So that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna catch you guys next time, and remember, if you love it, wear it.